Ladies and gents, I'm Gable the Gamer, and today I'm going to be playing another Doki Doki Literature Club mod. This time, I'm going to be playing Doki Doki Exit Music. Now, this mod was actually suggested to me by Dancing Bear when I first asked him for suggestions from for the modding community. I asked him on one of my videos, and this was actually one of the very first mods that he suggested to me. Originally, I was going to play Doki Doki Relapse, I think, but I couldn't find a download link for that. But I did find one for Exit Music, and that's the one I'm going to be playing today. Now, I actually know absolutely nothing about Exit Music, other than it's a little bit... All I can tell is that it's a little bit different, and I think it revolves around something relating to Natsuki, but I am not entirely sure. Nobody quote me on that. This is just... I could just be, like, talking out of my ass here, but I don't know. Oh, I forgot. I need to enter my name. Also, I really like the music this time. G-A-B-I-E-L. Enter. Monday. Okay, then. It's the day of the Okay, so this is taking place right as the day that... Can't slur my words again. Dear Lord, it's gonna mess me up a lot. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. The hell with it. I'll go get her. I grab the cupcakes Natsuki and I made yesterday and make my way to Sayori's. So, in this route, it doesn't look like we went with Yuri. We went with Natsuki and helped her bake the cupcakes. And we're also actually going to go get Sayori this time. I like where this is going. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone, either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. She really is a heavy sleeper. Don't do this. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? Yes. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. Damn it all. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? Indeed it is. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh. Sayori. Oh, man. Gabriel? Sayori stands at the foot of her bed, a long rope in her hand. It's tied into a hangman's noose. Just in time. In the shock of the moment, I release my grip on the cupcakes. What the fuck? It's not what it... Like hell, it's not what it looks like. I'm sorry, Gabriel. I can't believe this. Sayori wouldn't do something like this. Jesus, Sayori. I should have known it was this bad. Sayori drops the noose onto the floor. Sayori. Why haven't you talked to anybody about this? I don't want to waste people's time. That's right, she didn't want to be cared about, and so... Damn it all. You're not wasting anybody's time. We all just want you to be happy, like you've made us. You really deserve to be happy. I know you don't think that now, but, well, it's the truth. And I'm determined to help you every step of the way. But to start, you need to talk about this.
I can't. It's just...
There's a short pause. All is silent aside from Sayori's sobbing.
I was about to do it, Gabriel. I have never seen you again.
Sayori, could you imagine if I'd found you like that? Sayori, listen. It doesn't matter what you are going through. You'll always have a reason to stay with us. Even if there's only one thing worth living for to you, then you need to hold on to that. And I know there is. You told me yourself yesterday.
Gabriel.
She releases her grip on me and backs away. We know it'll be tough, but I'll be there for you. We all will, no matter what.
Gabriel, don't.
Now listen to me. You need to talk to somebody professional about this. I'm not taking no for an answer, Sayori.
I don't think I'm ready. We can go another time.
Not a chance. You seriously need professional help. ASAP. We're leaving. Now!
I don't know if I can.
Sayori, do it. For me. If not, for yourself. She sniffles, wiping her face with her sleeve.
Okay.
Come on, let's go. To the doctor's. We'll take the bus.
Gabriel? The festival.
Screw the festival. You're more important to me than that.
Well, I need to get changed first.
Oh. Of course. I nod and take a step outside the door, reaching down to pick up the rope first, taking it with me just in case. She gently sobs, shutting the door in my face. Wow, I like that a lot more than what we got in the original game. I'm a little anxious leaving her alone right after something like this. Regardless, she needs her privacy. I kneel down, beginning to clean up the cupcake massacre littering the floor with a towel. Natsuki's going to kill me. Well, she'd kill me twice. I return downstairs and untie the noose, dropping the loose rope in the trash. You're gonna have to cut that thing up, man. I linger downstairs for a minute or two before heading back upstairs. She's probably ready by now. I knock on Sayori's door and she answers. Ready? Sayori nods once, her eyes glued to the floor.
This is what's best for me, right?
She stares at me, expectant of an answer. I feel uneasy, but answer anyway. I know it is. Come on now, let's get going. I'm sitting down in a waiting room outside of the doctor's office, patiently waiting for Sayori to return. I'm anxious as hell. My phone buzzes quietly. I remember that today was supposed to be the day of the festival. Which it is. The text is from Monica.
Where are you?
I have to reply. I'm busy.
Really, Gabriel? Please don't tell me that you've got a cold feet about the poems or something.
It's a bit more serious than that.
What's going on?
I don't know if I can tell you right now. But it's serious, okay? You gotta believe me.
Fine. Just hurry up and bring Sayori with you.
I look up at the door. Through the small window I can see Sayori breaking down in her chair, her head resting on the doctor's desk. I feel terrible knowing that I let her reach such a point due to my own negligence. Behind me, the door that leads from the entrance to my waiting room is open, and a couple of nurses walk by. But my phone buzzes again in my hand, and I turn my attention back to it.
It's just me and Yuri here, damn it.
Why? Where's Natsuki?
I don't know. Please get her here quick and bring Sayori, okay?
It's a personal issue. I can't promise anything, but I'll try to get to the festival before it's over, okay?
Okay.
A couple of minutes of idle waiting pass before I get another message from her.
Forget it. Everyone's here already and they're waiting. We have to cancel.
I return the phone to my pocket, running my hands through my hair. Why now? I feel terrible for Sayori. The fact that she's in such pain right now, and how oblivious I was to all of it. But on the other hand, I also feel like I've put Monica and Yuri on the spot in front of all our other classmates. Monica and Yuri. That reminds me of something that Monica told me. Where is Natsuki? Suddenly, the door to the waiting room opens again, and another nurse walks by. However, she's accompanied by somebody familiar. Shit! Natsuki, are you okay? She quickly turns and runs back the way she came, exiting the hospital in tears. What? Oh. Damn. I jump out of my seat to speak to her, but I notice the nurse staring at me suspiciously. I take a seat once more, anxious now about how Natsuki's well-being as well as Sayori's. Excuse me. What happened to her? She explains how Natsuki wandered into the hospital, bloody and bruised, looking for help. Poor Natsuki. Poor Natsuki! That's more than poor Natsuki. That's like... Get 2 med kits! Well, that's why she's at a hospital. She then cautiously asks if I had anything to do with Natsuki's injuries. Christ, no! I don't even know what's going on. I had to bring my friend here. She tried to... I stopped myself. I doubt Sayori would want me to talk about her struggle so openly. Not now, anyway. Well, listen. It's serious, okay? I bite my lip as the nurse continues on her way. My phone buzzes again.
Are you sure you don't know where Sayori or Natsuki are?
I already told you I don't know. I can't tell her about Natsuki either. Chances are it's her own personal issue and she'd deal with it in her own way. I highly doubt that she'd be able to deal with a broken nose, a black eye, and God, what else was on her. Still, maybe I should text her.
It doesn't matter anyway. We had to cancel our performance. People are complaining about the cupcakes not being here. Yuri's gone for some fresh air.
Jesus, I'm sorry, okay? My hands are tied here. I can't do anything to help right now.
Okay. Whatever. Thanks a lot, Gabriel.
I sigh. Now I've pissed Monica off because I couldn't bring myself to tell her what happened. I decide to text Natsuki quickly about what I just saw. A couple of minutes pass with no response. The message didn't even mark as read. The office door swings open and Sayori emerges.
Gabriel, are you okay?
Not really. I'm stressed out, to say the least. How are you?
I don't really want to talk about it.
Are you sure? Because I'm here for you. I can just...
Gabriel, please. Can't we just drop this? I don't want to make a big deal out of it, especially in front of the other club members.
I stand up. Sayori, I don't think you understand how big of a deal this really is. You nearly killed yourself. I think you should go home and rest for a couple of days, okay?
I guess I'll have to, right?
Sayori lets out a small bout of almost nervous laughter. It's a good idea, at least. It's a good idea, at least. You know that.
But what about the festival?
I hesitate. I don't know. I don't want Sayori to feel like it's her fault that the performance was cancelled. So I decided to start with Natsuki's absence. Well, Natsuki didn't actually show up either. Monika had to cancel the performance, unfortunately.
You didn't tell her, did you?
About...
About...
I didn't. Unless you want to talk to her about it yourself. She won't know. Okay? Sayori nods.
I think I'll tell her. So, she knows why her plans for the festival were ruined.
I can't tell what she's going to say. Or I can tell what she's going to say. It wasn't your fault, Sayori. None of this is. Sayori grabs my hand tightly, crushing it in a vice-like grip. You can talk to her if you really want to. Hell, she'd probably be able to give better advice than me.
Maybe. Did you tell my parents?
I sigh. I did, yeah. I'm sorry, though. I felt like I had to, and...
Thanks. I was scared that I'd have to tell them myself.
Sayori glances down to the pristine floor.
I love you, Gabriel.
Despite her condition, I can't lie to her. It would be unfair on her end to have her hopes disrupt like that. I keep my mouth shut. A minute or so passes. Anyway, we should get going. There's no point in going to school now.
Why? What time is it?
It's about midday. We missed the festival, and if we turn up now, Monika's just gonna get mad at us. Come on, I'll take you home. We can talk some more there. She gently nods, following my lead. We exit the hospital and ride a bus back to her house. I decide to stay with Sayori in her house just to make sure she's feeling better. We have at least a few hours together, but we spend that time talking and watching shows together. Her mother arrives first, thanking me for letting her know of what happened. I tell her that it's no problem. She tells me that Sayori's father is on his way, and that I'm free to leave if I want to. After I'm sure she's safe, I leave her with her mother and head home. Entering the kitchen, I flick the lights on and start to make myself a sandwich, cutting up a tomato. However, I start to wonder about Natsuki. I remember the first time I spent with her here. A little scuffle over the cupcake's icing. But that bruise, her nosebleed, it looked like she was in frickin' combat. Like a fight. What the hell happened to her? And who in the right mind would do that to her? Possible reasons for her injuries began to circulate inside my head. Maybe she just fell over? You don't get a black eye from falling over, douchebag. She could have gotten into a fight with another classmate of ours and ended up like that? Or maybe. No. Surely not. Maybe I'm just overreacting to the situation. It's been a rough day after all. I don't think he's overreacting. I'm not overreacting. But something she told me while we were reading manga together sticks in my head.
I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this.
I shiver at that thought. It's the only reason that I can come up with for Natsuki's terrible injuries. I also noticed that while I was distracted, I accidentally cut my finger open while slicing the tomato. Smooth move, douchebag. Ah, crap. I wrapped my finger in paper towel, letting the few drops of blood soak into it. My coagulated blood. Throwing the paper towel into the trash, I think back to Natsuki. I decide that I'll ask her about her father next time I see her. Even if she assures me that I'm wrong, at least I'll know. I eat my sandwich and head upstairs to my room. I collapse onto my bed, exhausted from the stress that the day has brought me. I drift into unconsciousness within minutes. Wednesday. Oh, crap, we just skipped right... Did we skip Tuesday? Okay. How do I... Okay, here we go. Alright. Now, forgive me, as I know that this is going to be a bit of a short episode, but if it's going to do that to me, if it's going to give me a day transition like that, I might as well just stop. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you have, feel free to comment down other suggestions for video games that you'd like to see me play in the future. Hit the like button, and if you are so inclined, you may also subscribe to the channel if you wish, and hit the bell beside subscribe. You'll be notified of any time I post new videos to the channel, and also, feel free to comment down other suggestions for DDLC mods that you would like to see me play in the future as well. And, yeah. Anyways, ladies and gents, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!